Welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel, to our loyal viewers, subscribers and Patreon members. At the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strike save lives and prevent the further loss of life. Yes, we are all about saving lives, and this channel, we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, aid criminals, their beneficiaries, their supporters, their financiers with a passion, and we do not want them over here. We do not want your views, your subscription, your likes, or comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison or the departure lounge at Madden. Moving on to today's video. Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Looking at this LCD, you will see where it says, Black Lives Matter. But to us at this channel, we want to know when and to whom. What about the victim's family? Because Black Lives Matter, we have never seen Black Lives Matter like anytime a black person has been killed in the black communities. Because every time you watch the news, it doesn't matter where you live in the United States of America. I don't know if it's because of common design why it has been done, but every time you watch the news, and black people, they commit the least amount of murders, but they are the ones that get the most of the coverage. And I am not going to say it's because they are black, it's because they are committing the crimes. Who taught us to hate each other? Why you can't look at another black person and see yourself in that person and love each other? Why we want others to be afraid of us? Why we want people to call us thugs? What is cool about being a thug? Why you want to kill another person? What gratification do you get from that? What kind of street cred is that to say that you killed somebody, to take another life? And most of the time the other person that they're killing is somebody that looked like them, and at the time when they're killing the person didn't have anything to defend themselves. So they only can kill unarmed people. But we at this channel have been asking, where is Black Lives Matter, that movement? Because Black Lives Matter to me is a fraud then. Because the only time Black Lives Matter is when a police officer is, kill a black person. And it shouldn't be like that. Black lives supposed to be mattered even to the black community. It's not supposed to be matter only when a police officer murder or unjustly kill a black person. And based on the video footage that we are watching, we can say that that is not justifiable. But where is Black Lives Matter whenever these black men who claim that they are thugs and gangsters killing other black children and black young men and young girls? Where is Black Lives Matter to denounce this kind of behavior? Why in the United States of America the black people have endless opportunity to do good in this world, to dominate? It's not like racism still exists in America, but we are saying that they have unlimited access to education, to everything, to make themselves better. Why you enjoy killing each other? What's the goal? What's the benefits? I just don't understand how black people arrive at this juncture. So I wanted to watch this video, and it's very, very heart-wrenching to watch. But the most important thing, man, I'm telling you, man, boy, the guys them beat it. So you watch, you listen, and you decide. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you if these guys are Jamaicans or what. So you watch, you listen, and you decide.
And new today at 4 o'clock, police tell WRAL they've now identified several people involved in this shootout outside of a convenience store and gas station just off I-85 in Henderson. I'm Lena Tillett.
And I'm Dan Haggerty. Customers, you can see, ducking for cover, trying to get out of the way, escaping this rapid gunfire. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm is there live to show us what happened, Matt.
Yeah, Dan, those bullets burst through the glass here outside the Gate City food store. This was in broad daylight Saturday afternoon. More of those bullets flew across the street into the apartments you see over here. Toward those apartments, this was just 20 seconds of terror, all of it caught on surveillance camera video. This looks like any typical gas station stop, cars pulling up to fill up. But look closely as this guy in a blue jacket gets out of the white car parked at the pump with a long gun tucked in his pants. As he walks toward the Gate City food store, the gunfire begins. From another angle, you can see him jump back as a barrage of bullets shatter the glass door. He then whips out the gun and returns fire, along with another man who gets out of the white car, gun at the ready. They fire toward West Andrews Avenue as a blue SUV speeds away, and a man in a dark sedan at a nearby pump runs in the same direction. A customer trying to escape the store falls to the ground to crawl away. Cars driving by turn around to avoid the shootout. The bullets flew across the street, piercing the side of the North Henderson Heights apartments. Neighbors describe dropping to the ground as they heard the rapid pops of gunfire. One woman tells me she pushed her grandkids onto the floor behind a couch to shield them from the chaos. None of them wanted to talk with us on camera out of fear for their safety, but they want this violence to stop before an innocent bystander gets caught in the crossfire. And good news, and amazingly, no one was hurt in all of this. However, Henderson's police chief does tell us one of the men involved did have some minor injuries to his feet.
So we as a people, as black people, have been subjugated to this kind of behavior and living. How we become this violent people when we were once slaves, our ancestors, and we weren't violent. Because if we were able to unleash our full strength as a people, black people would not be in bondage for over 400 years. But now that we are free, according to what they are saying, according to them, we are free, kind of. But now the same black man has become the Ku Klux Klan against the one black people. Because that is what is happening, you know. Or we become each other's enemies. When we were the ones for 400 years being enslaved. So now we become the Ku Klux Klan in the black community. Why? Where is the love? How black people hate each other? What causes this? Why black people selling drugs to each other to destroy another black person? The resources and the access that black people have in this country. Imagine if our people who live in Africa have access to these things. Because the resources here is unlimited. But they're able to get black people in this mind frame for them to be wanting to kill each other. Do you see all the guys? You can know that these guys, they are amateur. They are amateurs. The way that they were handling their rifles. But to them it's a joke. Because after the shooting they'll go back to the wood and they'll boast about it and laugh. You know, and seeing themselves on the news and they feel good as if they're some movie stars. And don't even realize that they're idiots. Who's going to change the tide? Because in the black community, the people are just basically a ticking time bomb, because no one in the communities nowhere can lead these people. Because it seems like every time you notice in a black community where someone with a positive voice, the same black people, they kill him or her if they're denouncing the violence. You see it all the time. You don't want nothing more than Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, Baltimore, Miami, Atlanta, and I can go on and on and on, where black people live in. It's a disgrace how they behave. And why is it cool for you to kill another black person? What joy do you get from that? What benefit do you get from it? If people just regard life as being sacred and precious and see another black person in yourself, then black people won't do that. It's time that black people start showing each other love. But I know that they won't listen to a man like me because my accent is totally different from theirs. Because I remember when I was joining the military, a black guy, when he was trying to be condescending or try to be a smart aleck, he was telling me that he can't understand me because of my accent. So I reminded him that the reason why his ancestor was dropped off in the port of North America is because they were compliant on the slave ships. But the reason why I end up in Jamaica, because my ancestors were the ones that was putting up resistance, and that's the reason why I end up there. So it's not a mystery or luck why he was born here. It's because his ancestors were compliant. My ancestors weren't. So we won't diminish that African American, that are our brothers and sisters in America, how they were brought here, because all of us, we came on the same slave ships. It's just that when we say we, because I am my ancestor and my ancestor is me, because I cannot erase that from my genetics, because I did not just come about just like that. I have to come from somewhere. So it's that by luck why why some of us who were born in Jamaica and those who were born in the United States and other parts of the West. It's because based on your ancestors, how them behave on the ship. So the one them were compliant and never resist or anything like that, and then brought them to America. Them brought the most compliant one them. The worst one them now, them brought them at Jamaica. The historian said the worst one. That's why Jamaica have a high crime rate. Not even the Asian them as violent as our people. You understand? Jamaicans and a whole. So that's why you cannot treat Jamaican people criminals. You cannot treat Jamaican criminals as normal criminals, because the historian even tell you that. So that's why the British had an outpost in Jamaica, and that's why them set up every system that they had set up have been working. The other people, them, the PMP LGBTQ plus party came and dismantled it. And all them have to do is just rebuild them, beat and foot and all those things. How we as a people hate each other, when we supposed to be looking out and loving each other. Because remember, man, the same people them who have enslaved our ancestors, they are still in charge of everything, whilst them get us to hate each other and killing each other. Don't you see that something is wrong with us as a people? No unity, no love. And that's not what it's supposed to be. If this is the first time to the channel, consider subscribing. Yes, like the video, subscribe, like the video, click the bell. That's whenever we release a video at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, you'll be the first to receive it. There's a Patreon link within the description box. You can select it. And coming up shortly, you'll have a website where you can communicate with each other. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.